and we're sick.
The illness also provokes acute feelings of low self-worth and depression, making sufferers a high risk for self-harm and attempting suicide. Hugo is desperate for Kelly to receive intensive treatment.
They made us wait about 4 months, the NHS. And anything can happen in 4 months, you know? It's infuriating. No one likes to wait, especially for something that's so important as this.
Until then, Kelly and Hugo are struggling to live a normal life at home.
I didn't have time to clean up after myself at lunch. So I don't like leaving the evidence around because then, you know, it makes it more real for him. I know it's real anyway, but...
She's in the mindset that it's something she can control. But it's not, I think once she realised, or hopes to realise that it's not actually her controlling it, it's it controlling her, then the steps can be made.
Control over what you eat is important to Martin. His girlfriend Carolyn has always been aware that he's attracted to thinner women. But she didn't realise how thin until she became ill with a vicious stomach bug.
When I got ill after Christmas, it was really awful. It came on really, really suddenly. I had the worst pains in my... It was here, it was sort of higher than my stomach, and it felt like I was going to have an alien birth. There was so much pressure there. It was awful. And then it just started shooting out from both ends. It was really unpleasant.
I lost a stone in 3 weeks because I just couldn't keep anything in, and I did. Yeah, it was noticeable. Wasn't it?
It was noticeable, and I noticed Carolyn's her waist rather. It came right in. All I wanted to do was just pull her towards me all the time. I just couldn't help myself, really.
The doctors did measure me, and they also took some blood samples as well because they were starting to get a bit worried that I was wasting away. So yeah, I lost over a stone.
With the dramatic weight loss, Carolyn shrunk to a size 0.
This is 26, that's what I am now, and that is what I was, 23. Like, how did I fit in that? That's quite shocking. No wonder Martin could put his whole arm round me, that's amazing.
Is she still fit? Yeah, look, she's just about fits.
I felt so unhealthy. It was unbelievable. I had no energy. I felt like it was a struggle to even talk, and yet my boyfriend was telling me I'd look the best I'd ever looked.
You knew that it was wrong to prefer it because it was from the result of just not eating for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I did prefer it. Her waist, I could just feel her waist, and also her hip bones. You know, I could hold her hip bones. They were sticking out.
So, if I could stay the size I was, would you prefer that then?
We were told not to think that way, but I actually do really like it. But you're all right. I'm not going to dump you yet. If she could say the size when she was ill, yeah, I actually would prefer it. And that's what I think's nice, and you know, I think there's a lot of other guys there who think the same way.
How does that make you feel?
Well, in an ideal world, I'd like him to have a 6-pack, so you can't have everything, can you? I think in an ideal world, I mean, absolutely, the first thing is that he wants me to be healthy and have energy and, you know, enthusiasm, and you can't have any of those things if you're not the right weight for you.
Do you ever think that you have unrealistic, vision of women, that it's not achievable?
I think, of course, it's achievable.
At 5'11", Victoria cuts a very tall size 0 figure. With her 23-inch waist, she is what many women, and according to Martin, men, see as the ideal body shape.
Fantastic, well done. You did great.
Hold that there, that's lovely, yeah.
But Victoria insists that her low weight is not the result of extreme dieting and that she's naturally this thin.
You look great, hold it there. Beautiful.
Victoria is 24 and works as an office temp. To earn some extra cash, she wants to try modelling and is working on shots for her portfolio.
The industry standard is about elegance, about a particular look, and what's in vogue at the minute is tall, skinny models.
Until now, being tall and skinny has made Victoria feel insecure.
I was getting off a train once at London Bridge, and I was just minding my own business, walking along the platform, and this guy just said, "Anorexic bitch." and just walked past, which is quite hurtful.
And she's had to endure similar taunts throughout her life.
I was bullied pretty consistently up until about the age of 16, so sort of since I started, sort of all through senior school mainly, about being